Hey everybody, welcome back to JR Budget and to week 3 of cash stuffing for September. I hope everyone has had a great week. I had a fucking mad busy week at work. I was playing catch up on like the 2 weeks I was out of office, and it's just a really busy time because it's like audit season and just like review season and everything. So it's just been so busy. So I'll probably have to log on the weekend. Well, like today or tomorrow. I'm not back till Tuesday, so I will log on at some stage and just get a little bit done to play catch up. But other than that, I've had a great week. Slept really poorly on a couple of nights, but I had a great sleep last night, which is the main thing. But anyway, into cash stuffing for this week. So I have €10 left over, and that was from spending. So I spent all the travel, and then I spent some of the 10 of the spending money I did have. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 50 placeholders, that's 270 and a 5. So €275 being stuffed this week. So I am going to start in here now to take a few bits out of envelopes, which I will explain along the way. So, and I made, and I'll show it to you in a second. So I made this gift envelope. So I made that, and I made one for my new holiday destination, which I did say last week, but I'll show you the envelope when we get there. And while I was at it, I did just run all of these ones through the laminator again because they had kind of started to split a little, but we're getting there. So we are going into tech, and tech this week is going to get a fiver. So that now has 150 in the bank, and then 5, 10, and 15 in cash. Sorry, 5, 10, and 15, and 20 in cash. So 120 in technology. Eating out, so I took €35 out of eating out. So I actually went out twice this week. So we went to Nando's one night, and we went to Pizza Express Milano another night, and I spent 45. So I took 10 out of spending, and then I took 35 out of eating out. That has 100, and it's actually not going to get anything this week, so I'm going to leave it at 100 for now, and I will I'll work through. So health this week is going to get a fiver, and I did take 50 out of this, so health actually has 125 now, with 105 of that being in the bank. So I bought some bits, like new razors for shaving, like the Gillette ones, and I also got some like shampoos, and just kind of did a bit of a stock up on boots. So I just took it out of the health fund. Cats is going to get a tenner this week. So Cats has 50 already in the bank, and then 10, 20, and 40, €90 in Cats. So they are. One of them was fighting the other night, but he has a bit of a few battle wounds. He looks like Scarface, but he's fine. There's no fear of him. Clothing then is not going to get anything, but it already has 100, 200 in the bank, and then 10 and 30. So 130 in the clothing fund. And I should be okay for a while on that, because I did buy like a few bits a lot of bits when I was in Canada. I know I explained it in my last video, but I took that out of like the Canadian fund. And appliances is going to get a fiver. Actually, I don't know if I need those 5s in a while, so I'll just take it this way. It already has 100 in the bank, and then 20, which makes 120. So yeah, the weather has been a bit fucking mad here in Ireland during the week. So it was like torrential rain, and I mean torrential rain, and it was not nice at all. And then like the other day we had a pipe burst in our area, so we didn't have any water. So yeah, it was just not ideal at all. Anyway, books is the next on the list. It has €15 in cash with 3 crossed off and coloured in. It's not actually going to get anything this week. And it's really annoying, like speaking of the rain, the other morning, so I left my house to go to work the other morning. As soon as I opened the door, it started like torrential rain, like literally torrential rain. I got soaked. And just as I got to the bus stop, so I think it's like 10 minutes away is the bus stop, it stopped raining. And I was like, you fucking, insert your own swear word there. Gifts is going to get a £5 this week. So this was the gifts envelope. I do have a tracker there. It's a birthdays tracker, but I'll just pop it into gifts and I'll do that one. So it has 60 at the moment. Home this week is going to get a £5, and it already has 100 in the bank, and then 10, 15 and 20. So 120 in home. Haircut is going to throw a £5 in here. So it has 35, so that is €10. So it's 25 for the next haircut, and then 10 for the subsequent haircut. I'll probably get that done next week because, yeah, I feel it's kind of long. It just grows really quick lately, so I don't know what it is. Subscriptions, then I'm going to throw a £10 at it this week. I probably should have been taking some of these out for 20s, but I can go back and do it in just a second. So yeah, subscriptions is going to get a £10. Speaking of subscriptions, has anyone ever heard of Split? So it's SPLIIIT, so it's like split with 3 I's. You basically, like, someone has like a family subscription, and like you pay them, but it's through this company, and you get like part of their subscription for basically next to nothing. So I actually, and it comes out like, I think I paid it monthly, but it comes out before I like cashed off, and it's like €5 for YouTube Premium, or like $5.40 or something like that. So yeah, it's really good, as opposed to paying like what, 13, 14 euro. Sorry, that has 100 in the bank and then 40 in cash. So it's definitely one to check out. And I know they have loads, like they have like Disney, Apple, like VPN services, all that crack. Work Gifts Fund isn't going to get anything, but it has 20, 40, 50, 55. So that's not going to get anything. And Nights Out Fund next. That's also not going to get anything, but it already has 70 quid. So I can throw that. Saving for a Treat has, I think it has 70 as well. It has 70 with 50 in the bank. I'm going to add in a £5, and let's go on orange lollipop this time with one of my new Sharpies that I haven't used yet. Yeah, this is going to be for Black Friday, if I want anything in like the Black Friday sales. I don't think I need anything, but yeah, I'll see. It's one of those things, you know, you don't want anything, but then you see something and you go, oh, why not? I might as well treat myself. And just as I say about the weather being really bad, I'm looking out the window here and it is starting to lash rain, and my window is like open like a jar, so there's like a little bit of a breeze coming in, and it's really annoying me. House, then my house is going to get €20, and it has 20, 40, 60, 80 in cash, and then in the bank I have 1,200, 300, so 1,380 in my house. And that is that for the sinking funds binder. So I'm going to move on to the monthly challenges, and I am working through September, and what I'm going to do is give it 20 this week, and then I will cross off, and it's actually on the ground, so I'll pick that up, apologies, and color 1, 2, 3 and 4 of those, and that now has 20, 40, 50, 60 and 65. And again, because I'm not sure if I need like these in a while, I'll just swap it out for that. So it has 20, 40, 65. Is that right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Brilliant. And that already has, I think it's 260 in the bank, so 100, actually 320, is it correct? Should have 320, yeah, in the bank. And that's it for the monthlies. So moving on to spending. So I give myself 50 for spending, and we are working on the rock, paper, scissors challenge from Cash Cushion Budgets. So, yeah, this was one actually I put through the laminator again, and it is because it had kind of started splitting at the sides here. So I roll 2 of these. Whatever I match, that's what I put in. And if I'm feeling ballsy and they're both low, I will roll like a third time. So we have, see, paper and rock, which is 15. So paper and rock is 15, and this is where I start feeling ballsy, because I'm working 4 days. I don't think I need that much spending money next week. And then what usually happens is what just happened there. I got a scissors, so that's 5, 10, and a 15. So it's €30 going into the rock, paper, scissors challenge this week again, which means I have 20 for spending. So I'm just going to take out this 10 and put it there, and then adding that 20 for spending again this week. So I have 150 already in the bank on that one, and then 20, 40, 60, 80, 91. So it is 250 in the rock, paper, scissors challenge, excuse me. And that was from Cash Cushion Budgets. So I bought it as a digital download on their Etsy store, which is linked in the description. If you do ever want to buy anything from there, there's also a discount code down there that Omar has made for me. JR Budgets 15, so you get 15% off your order. But I bought it and then I made it into a vellum envelope. So for travel, then I'm going to go back to giving myself 20 quid. And I am working on this one. And each one of these was $2. So I'll do those 2, which is 4. And I am going to check. So there was 4 in there, and what I should have done was roll the dice. So how many am I going to do? 5. So 1, 2, and which is going to be 10. So I'll keep 10 aside for travel, which again will be enough. And I will colour in some of these ones. Let's go red. So I need to do 3 here. So 1, 2, and 3. So there's a tenner going in here. That means that can just go in the completed pile. That's the current. So I have 3 and 5 is 8. So that can just go at the front there. And then I already have 100, and then 10, 20, 30. So 138 that has been saved from travel money every week. And perfect. So I'm moving on, and I'm going to glow up your savings. So each of these is 2, the bear hugs. So I am going to put in tenner this week. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So that now has 40 quid, 10, 20, 40. And that is from We Got This Studio. And I already completed the rainy day fund. So I'm working on the bear hugs, which will save 70, because each of them was worth. So let's change that to 70. So I love Sophie's challenges. So what I do is I increase them to make them last a tiny bit longer. So that's going to save 70. 16 jars in, so that is that budget looks. So I am going to put in €15 this week. So I'll take a 10 and a 5, and then I'll cross off a 12 and a 3. So that has 50 in the bank already. and then 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. So there's €90 in the 16 jar challenge. So that one is filling up fairly quickly. So I have 11, 18, 26, 56 left. 46 left, because it saves 136. It's definitely an easier way to count that out, wasn't there? Moving on to the I'm rooting for you. So I'm going to put 5, 10, 15, 20, 5 and 35. So I'm going to put in 10 to this week, and I'll do it. 4 and 2 is 6, and 4 is 10. That was way too complicated. And that has 25 now in that one. Then on to Christmas food shop. So I am going to just throw in a $5 here. And I didn't clean this off again, so it's just going to get another smiley face on the cloche. And that's getting a $5. So that now has 50 quid already in the bank. 5, 10, 20 and 40 and 50. So €100 in the Christmas food shop. I don't know if you can hear that, but someone is getting something on Amazon. And then so what have I left? 5, 10 and 20. So I'll go into Christmas, and I'm going to cross off another 20 here. I'll cross off the 20 on the bottom row, which means I have another row done. So I'll take that. Actually, I'm going to swap it out for spending money. So I'll put my 20 into spending money for travel. And that's the leftover. I'm going to go back to here and find the 20. And Christmas now has another 20. So that has 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 140, 160, 165, 60, 70, sorry, 185 and 500, so 685 in the Christmas one. And then I am going on to the travel binder, and I'm going straight to my new envelope and my new destination, which is India. So I had about €750 left when I went to Toronto, and which was from what I had saved. So what I've done is I've actually bought flights already to India. So the flights were 650. So I do have €100. I haven't like swapped it around fully in the bank yet. So there's still like a little bit left in the Canada fund. So I'll once I sort that out, I'll transfer it across. But for now, I am going to put in €50 into India. So that now going to have €150, and that is going to be for like tours, spending money, accommodation. So because we're going with friends, we won't need accommodation for all the nights that we're there. But we will make a plan and we'll sort it out, and I'll have it saved for anyway. So we will be all good. London's not getting anything. It actually has some money already. It has 115, which I didn't think it had actually, so that's nice. Japan still has 3,000, so depending on what I save for India, I might move some of that over. Where am I going? What else is in this one? Accommodation fund has 450. That will be gone in November when I go to Lanzarote, so I have to pay that there. I think it's about 430 I have to pay. And then the travel fund, which I could move over to India if I needed to, that has 350. And then the passport to success, which was budget with Ira, has 150, and then 10, 15, 25. So 175 in that one. Perfect. And then the only thing that is left to do is this tenner that was left over from last week to go and put it into the challenge box. So I can throw that in there. and I can cross off. And I do 2 5s because it looks like I have more done. That is it for week 3 of September. Thanks so much for watching, and I will be back tomorrow with my mini Monday. So I'm doing mini Mondays for the week of September, the month of September. So I will catch you there. If not, I'll catch you in my next video at the weekend, next weekend. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment. I do get back to all the comments. So yeah, have a great week, everyone. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.